Alright, I'll be talking about my vlog about going to the deer lease on opening weekend. We go down there, we go have a good time, try to hunt every day and every night and see what we can see. Usually the first 2 nights are pretty lame because nothing comes out. Then usually after the time change, usually start working pretty good. Does and deer start coming and stuff like that. And then that first night we usually cook a pot of stew over the campfire, sit around and have a good time doing that. Usually lasts pretty good while cooking the stew, and after that we usually just hang around, play dominoes, cards, having a good time, hanging out with everybody. When you go to the deer lease, it's supposed to have a good, relaxed feel instead of so much being at home. And we try to do a good job doing that. During the second day, we usually wake up early. Gotta be up about 5:30, get on the stand, start hunting. Hunt till maybe like 10 o'clock. If you don't see anything, usually if you shoot something, you get off about an hour after you shoot. If you shoot something, you gotta clean it and everything. But if not, then it's a pretty good hunt. You don't have to go through all the trouble cleaning stuff. After the morning hunt, we usually hang around the camp and get firewood and stuff for the night after cooking and stuff like that. Cook steaks the second night usually, and after we get back from the stand, we also cook breakfast. Forgot to mention that. Usually bacon and eggs and tortillas, some cheese. Usually the second night we hunt, you got to get on the stand about 3 to beat the deer there. The feeder goes off around 4. Deer usually wait when you get there. You gotta be real quiet when you're in the stand though in the evenings because the wind's blowing. You blow right through the windows and blow your scent to the deer. Also, evening hunts are usually better than morning hunts because it ain't so cold. It feels nice and you can usually stand it without having a jacket and everything on. Last year I know it was pretty cold. I don't know what this year will be like, but during the evening hunts it was kind of chilly too. Morning hunts were almost hotter than the evening hunts. This last deer season, I didn't even shoot anything. My sister shot something, and it wasn't an evening hunt, so I think every deer we shot so far is in the evening. Usually shoot hogs and stuff in the morning. That's usually when they come out. They don't usually come out in the evening time at all. Hogs are pretty fun to shoot on coyotes because you can shoot a bunch of them, not just have a limit on 1 or 2 deer. And hogs they ain't got a season or anything like that. You can shoot them anytime. The third night at the deer camp, it's usually Saturday night for us, so we cook some chili, usually around the fire, and play dominoes and stuff, and try to stay up as late as we can, have a good time. It's last night there, so we have a good time doing that. Sometimes we'll stay till Monday, sometimes not, but usually we just treat the Saturday night like the last night. We hunt Sunday morning. About the same thing. We get there early in the morning to the stand and beat the deer. Time change usually messes up everything though. It changes on open in the morning, so it's kind of a different waking up. Also, if we shoot something on Sunday morning, we usually just take it home and clean it so we don't have to do it where we don't have really running water or anything. Our deer doesn't have running water. We use bottled water to wash our hands and a tote to wash our hands and stuff like that. We don't have any electricity either, so we use generators to run lights and water. Usually, when we get down there, we gotta get some gas and everything for generators, and get some extension cords and lights and all that stuff like that. Usually, I bring rope and stuff like that. Sometimes during the day, on the Saturday, we'll go to Victoria because we're about 10 minutes away from there. Go down there so you can do shopping in there. Sunday, usually when I go home, we got to clean up all the deer meat we got cut up and stuff, and we had the vacuum pack it and cut it up so we can make sausage later on in the year with it. And the back strap we usually cut into surround steaks and stuff. Sometimes if we don't kill anything, we'll go back like Sunday evening and drive down there and drive back home on Monday or the rest of the week. Usually, but we don't usually stay because it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, it's pretty much a weekend at deer camp. Usually get out of school on Friday to go up there too, about around noon, or sometimes we'll take the whole day off to get everything ready. Because we gotta load up the mule and the four-wheelers and everything else we need, and corn to fill up the feeders. So we usually do that Friday when we get down there. Because you can't hunt on Friday because season doesn't start till Saturday. Yeah. Then we usually plan another night during deer season, about the third weekend from the beginning. We go back down there and we do everything again, and we usually try to cook different stuff. We cook pork steaks, stuff like that. When we go down there, we don't usually try to stay we don't try to usually leave on that Friday that we're in school. We try to leave after school and get down there. So we get down there on the weekends. We usually hunt, or even in the morning hunts are kind of hard to get up in, so we don't usually get to do that too much unless we are trying really hard to shoot something good, or we know that we have a buck there. Sometimes we put our game cameras out to see during the season what we got and what we don't. It's kind of hard to do that though, because around our feet we don't have any trees or anything to put the game camera on. So, other than that, that's pretty much it. During deer season, we ride down there, and during just evening or morning hunts, and we hunt. And during the end of the season, we get 4 MLB pegs per person, so we get to shoot usually about 10 or 12 does, depending on who wants the hunt or whatever, and how much deer meat we need. We don't really try to shoot more than we need. Yeah, we usually do that towards the end of the season so we don't run off any deer that we have there. That's pretty much it.